Preemptive strike. PM mulls new laws to tackle terrorists, commish says Gregory Park thugs W. Prime Minister Andrew Holness said that there might be a need for legislation that allows the security forces to take preemptive action against criminal gangs. His comment comes in the wake of a devastating terror attack that left more than 45 residents homeless, including women and children, in Gregory Park, Portmore, over the weekend. Addressing the affected residents during a visit to the community yesterday, Holness highlighted the gravity of the situation, emphasizing that the actions of these criminal gangs, whom he referred to as terrorists, not only wreak havoc on innocent lives but also pose a significant threat to national security. And while specific details of the legislation Holness has in mind are yet to be disclosed, he suggested that it must include provisions to enhance law enforcement's capacity to combat organized crime by acting preemptively. We might have to create new laws so that we are able to act in a preemptive way to treat these terrorists and criminals, but of course, there is an element in the society who does not want us to empower the police force to act preemptively, Holness noted. Holness says the act carried out in Gregory Park was not one carried out by just gangsters. He said it is an act of terror designed to spread fear because the criminals hold a different belief. Those young men and women who became so emboldened that they could go and purchase gasoline, put it in containers and walk to the gate in open view of everyone and proceed to light houses on fire. That is to say, we fear no one, he lamented. Who is directing them and who are they connected to? Meanwhile, Commissioner of Police Anthony Anderson, who was also on the tour, pledged that those who are responsible will be brought to justice. We are up to the task. We will go and find these people, said Anderson. This is something that we'll address in the most forceful fashion as far as the rule of law commits. He further disclosed that they have deployed additional personnel in the area for the safety of residents. We have pushed additional assets into the space and that seems to be holding. The group that came over didn't only consist of men, but also women, he shared. Rest assured that we will remain in the space as long as the threat is there. Anderson also said that they are tracking suspects. Meanwhile, as he stressed that the government's priority is to ensure the safety and well-being of all citizens, Holness highlighted that they need support to make the pushback against criminals more effective. So, we continue to build out our intelligence and our database so that within hours after they commit these crimes, we are able to respond. But what value is this to the victim if we are not able to act not only on speculation but on good intelligence, which was the power of the state of emergency, and we used it to good effect, the Prime Minister declared. The opposition People's National Party has often pushed back against the government's use of states of emergency as a crime-fighting strategy. Part of Holness' plan for Gregory Park is to promote community engagement initiatives to address the underlying socio-economic factors contributing to the rise of criminal gangs. So, we have to engage in a process, working with the MP and other government organizations and the police to bring the youths together in the area to show up the folly in what they are engaged in. What I'm talking about is restorative justice, Holness said. He extended condolence to victims of the recent attack and assured them that the government is committed to providing the support and resources to help them rebuild their lives, including housing and back-to-school supplies. Alligator Pond hero found dead in the river. Alligator Pond, Manchester, the family of a Manchester man, Wayne Watson, 34, who recently rescued at least 5 people from drowning at a beach here, have been left puzzled after his body was found in a mangrove, 2 days after he reportedly went swimming there. His father, Wade Watson, told the Jamaica Observer that the circumstances surrounding the death have left relatives in disbelief. He was a great swimmer, so me knew no wagwan. Me couldn't believe say him drown. When me go me find him slippers, the rum way him did a drink and a cigarette, the senior Watson said on Monday. When Wayne didn't return home on Friday evening, his family wasn't worried that he was in danger. Because we never a look for this. One time him did go away for 3 days, said his father. However, a late-night dream frightened the senior Watson as he suspected that his son drowned. Saturday about midnight Wayne, dream me? He never have on new shirt and him mouth shut. Me get up from them hours and start bawling. By the morning me a say him dead. Him shoulda come back already, said the father. Wayne reportedly was assisting workers on a construction site in a section of Alligator Pond referred to as Barkadarin Compound on Friday when he decided to go for a swim in a mangrove, a few meters from the site. When he left from there he told them that he was going to get a jump off in the water up at the head part of the river, said the father. "Is under the mangrove we find him, so we got a boat and haul him out. From Friday we miss him. Me see a say a nobody do him nothing. Me have to wait," added the grief-stricken father. He described his son as sociable and hard-working. A good youth in the community. Everybody rate him. Nobody don't have anything bad to say about him. More time he come check him and me and him carry marl. A pure bawling from him dead. Nobody sigh asleep, said the father. Wayne was described as a hero following his efforts to rescue people from drowning in Alligator Pond. "Me feel good to know that him save people, but to find out how him get fi drown is strange, because him a swimmer. Me knew know how him drown. Only thing could happen to him is if him collapse, because he was working in the heat in his body when he went into the water. I am waiting on the autopsy. Me saya say it look fishy. I am just puzzled. Me feel traumatized, especially after me go see him," said the senior Watson. On Monday, August 7, Wayne Watson, in an interview with the Jamaica Observer, explained that the Alligator Pond beach has a sea and a river. He said locals warn visitors to use the river for recreation like swimming, but not to venture into the sea. "This sea, when it comes to this time, it takes a lot of lives and we don't want anyone's lives to take now because a lot of people are on the beach same way today, Monday. We tell the people to be careful how they go into the sea because it can be very rough," he had said. "The water can be deep more time and when you talk to the people they still are not listening. Don't follow others like we, locals. We can swim. We born and grow in Alligator Pond. From wa day the weather is kind of rough and we talk to the people who come here to the river and dem still not here. Last Monday we had to save about 5 people. One died on the way to hospital," he added. On Sunday, August 6, Asafalo, 17, a resident and mechanic of Endeavour District near Mile Gully in northwest Manchester is suspected to have drowned at the dangerous spot. A police report said about 2:30 p.m., Lowe and his friends went swimming at a beach in Alligator Pond when he reportedly got into difficulties and was seen sinking underwater. His body is yet to be recovered. On July 31, Canadian Trevino Sutherland, 23, is suspected to have drowned at the same place. A police report said about 5:30 p.m. Sutherland, a warehouse worker from Etobicoke in Ontario, and family members visited the beach. While swimming, Sutherland encountered difficulties. Police said he was rescued by a passerby who attempted to resuscitate him, but all efforts failed as he was pronounced dead at Mandeville Regional Hospital, about 18 miles from the beach.